Guys, welcome to Mental Health Monday with your girl, the Neighborhood Healer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for just being present with me in this moment. For those of you that don't know, my name is Lanisha Williams, aka the Neighborhood Healer. I am a recent graduate of National Louis University, where I obtained my master's in clinical mental health counseling, and I have been providing counseling for trauma-based counseling for the past 9 months. I did recently pass my licensed professional counseling exam, and I'm just waiting for the board to finalize everything. But your girl is a licensed therapist, okay? Period, honey. But I am a healer by purpose. My life's work has always been is and has always been to give love, offer healing, and offer support. Just because life can be a little bit tough, right? And so Mental Health Monday is all about mental wellness. It's all about maintaining that, understanding what it looks like. It's been a goal of mine to be able to share my knowledge and my experience with my community as an African American woman. There are not a lot of resources in a lot of our communities, especially in Chicago, where I'm from. There are not a lot of resources, mental health resources specifically, and those that are available aren't accessible, right? Accessibility and availability are two different things. And so one of the things that I wanted to be able to do with Mental Health Monday is really dive into mental health and really dive into mental wellness and what it looks like, what it feels like, and provide information to my community and be able to give back to individuals without it for free, essentially, right? And offer love and offer those things, because I think that it's important. But before we dive into videos about different disorders and videos about different things, one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys first and foremost is just, what does it look like to heal? You know, that's one of the things that people are talking about now. I think with as much that 2020 took from us, as much as 2020 showed us as well, the phrase healing has really come up. You know, mental wellness, mental health is out there. People are more conscious of it. People are, you know, there are different buzzwords and different things like that going out around, you know what I mean? And so as a clinical mental health therapist, right, as a person working in the field, and as a Black woman who has experienced a great deal of trauma, growing up in Chicago, in a dangerous neighborhood, just a number of things transpire. And so having to go through that healing process and having to get to this place, right? A lot of times we talk about the healing. We talk about, you know, let's do your shadow work. Let's work on the inner child, you know, again, buzzwords, buzz phrases, all these different things that we're talking about. But what does it look like? What does it look like to heal? For real. We don't talk about that a lot, and that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. So in discussing it, okay, what does that journey actually look like? I know for me, I would say that I have been on my journey towards healing for about 4 years, 4.5, maybe 5, actually, about 5 years. And so for me, it feels very lengthy. I know that I have done a lot of work with my therapist. I've done a lot of spiritual work. I have done a lot of different things to get to the place that I'm at, right? And so while it has been lengthy, while it has, you know, been 5 years of consistent and intentional work, it still feels like it's taking forever. It still feels really lengthy, okay? It feels lengthy. And in it feeling lengthy, right, it feels overwhelming, because it feels like there's not I'm never going to get there. I'm never going to get there. I'm never going to finish healing. Oh my God, I didn't know that I had this much to do. Oh my God, I didn't know that I had this much to say. I didn't know that I had this much trauma in my body. Right? You know, it's like it's never ending. You know, that's sometimes that's how it feels. It feels like it's never ending. And so this process, lengthy. This process, very, very overwhelming. And I think I share these things and I say this, and I want to make it clear that my intention is not to deter anyone or change your mind about healing. It's not to get you off the path to healing, because that's what I want for you. That's what I want for us. That's what I want for everybody. I want the healing for everybody, but I want to be candid and I want to be honest about what it looks like, and to say that it's okay. Prepare for that. Understand that is a part of the process. Understand that it does look murky. Understand that you are capable of healing. You are capable of being loved. You are worthy. You are supposed to be here. You are enough. You are meant to be watching this video. You are meant to be in this place. You are meant to be in this space and time. Understand that you have what it takes. That you can start your healing journey, that you can do it, that you can be successful. Yes, you are meant to be here in this space and time, and you are worthy of healing. You are supposed to heal, but understand that stuff don't feel good. It doesn't feel good. And we have to talk about that a little bit. Because that's the feeling as well. A lot of times with my clients, we talk about our feelings, right? In therapy, you talk about your feelings. You talk about your thoughts. You talk about your experiences, right? But we talk about feelings a lot. So what does it feel like to heal? It hurts. It feels lonely. One of the things that we talk about a lot of times, right, is that we feeling alone, and how a lot of times when a person will say, I feel alone in my journey, the instant response is, you're not alone. Definitely something that we want to be clear of. Always want to know that you don't have to be lonely in that journey at all. You don't have to be lonely in that journey. But it is the path towards healing, rather. The journey towards healing a lot of times is a journey that we take alone, in the sense that it is your inner child that you're healing. It is your past that you are processing. It is your future that you are creating, and it's your present that you're being in. It's your present. This is you. So that journey is one that you take alone, in that, yes, you are doing it with your God. You are doing it with your ancestors. You are doing it with just yourself. If you don't believe in any of that, it's yours, right? And so that journey, while you don't want to feel like you're lonely, it feels that way. It can feel that way. The journey requires so much vulnerability that we don't discuss, because you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be so honest with yourself throughout the journey. Honest to the point where you have to be okay with calling yourself a liar and admitting to yourself that, dang, I've been lying. I've been lying to myself. I've been disloyal. I've been all these different things. All these different negative things that we say that other people have done to us. We have to admit to ourselves that we too have been that person to self. We too have been a liar, a cheater, someone that didn't feel like you were worthy. These are the things, because our relationships are a reflection of us. Our relationships and the people that we surround ourselves with are a reflection of us. Once we get up in age, once we're able to make conscious decisions, those people and those things, those experiences are a reflection of who you are and what you think about self. And so again, it comes back and it's personal. And what does it feel like? I want healing for everybody, but we need to discuss. We have to talk about what it feels like. Let's prepare people for it, because I don't think that a lot of times people get prepared. We're not even preparing ourselves for the war. You have to, because honey, it's going to be a war. And that when you are embarking on a journey towards healing, baby, it's gonna look dark. So many things are coming into play, so many emotions, so much trauma, all the things, the experiences, the darkness, it hurts. And you gotta know that. You gotta be prepared for that. Now, I'm not saying you can prepare. I am not in any way saying that you can prepare for the amount of hurt, or you can prepare for the exact feeling that you're going to experience. But understand that before you can get to the other side, and you are capable. I will tell you, and I believe it in my heart, that you are capable. You are capable of surviving the journey. You are capable of surviving the process. Honey, you are capable from getting to the start to the finish. You are capable. You are capable. Healing can be lengthy. Healing can be overwhelming. I see you. I know what that's like. It feels like I have a to-do list, a constant to-do list of things, a constant checklist of things that I need to work on, that I need to heal from, because wow, that was another trauma. Wow, that was another trauma. Wow, that was another trauma. I hear you. Yes. It can be very overwhelming, and it requires a level of vulnerability that we simply don't discuss. And when you think about the word vulnerability, it means to expose yourself to potential danger. And who wants to do that? Whether that danger be physical, whether it be emotional, whether it be mental, our bodies and our brains are literally equipped and programmed to let us know when something is wrong. A lot of people, in the mental health world, the fight or flight freeze, our brains literally let us know when we're in danger so that we can react and so that we can get out of there. Danger is no good. Danger is no good. So you're telling me that I have to be vulnerable, that I have to expose myself to danger, to potential danger? Yes, because that's what it feels like. When you're healing, it feels like you're in danger. It often feels like you won't survive it. So therapy is hard. Going to therapy, talking about your trauma, experiencing those different things, healing from the different traumas that we have. It requires vulnerability. You cannot get there without being vulnerable. And I think it's so important for me to say that, and it's so important for me to talk about it, because I want us to heal, but I want us to be very clear about what that process looks like. But as someone who has gone through that process, as someone who is a vessel of healing, as a healer, it is important for me to share the information that I have and to help others along that journey. And I really want healing for you. But we have to start discussing, and that's the reason why I came today for this Mental Health Monday, was just to share, what does it look like? How does it feel? Before I embark on this journey to healing, yeah, girl, it sounds good. I see what it's done for you, okay? But what does it look like? It don't feel that good. But you got it. I believe in you, and we're gonna do this together. And I will see you back again for another Mental Health Monday.